summery rosé vibes today. Here with some beautiful tablescape ideas is Kasia Walawzick. Hello, Kasia. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing very, very well. Now, I was going to say, when I first saw you, I was like, ooh, this lovely white, this beautiful, but she's got a pink shoe on, don't you worry.
I do.
She's also working that rosé vibe. So we've got 3 projects today.
Yes.
To help make our tables really kind of lean into that rosé vibe. What are we starting with?
We are starting with a wine or champagne bottle floral topper, or a floral bouquet, as you call it. It is absolutely gorgeous. We've got the finished product right here, so you can see that. This makes a beautiful centerpiece, or even a gorgeous gift if you're going out and you're entertaining this summer, so great for that.
Love that.
We're gonna start off with wet flora ring. This is what I want you to invest in. Don't bother with any other hacks. This is made for it. It's super simple.
Got it.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dip it into water. And the whole trick with wet flora is you wanna let that absorb the water on its own.
Got it.
Sink it to the bottom. Don't force it, because if you force it, you're gonna get a lot of air pockets. And if you stick flowers in, then they're gonna dry out because they're actually not gonna get any water.
Got it.
So you know that it's fully full when it stops to bubble.
Okay.
And this is pretty much stopped bubbling.
Looking great. That was thrilling to watch. I don't know if y'all, it just slowly sunk and I was like, wow. Yeah.
And then what we're gonna grab is grab a small vase or even a glass of some sort, and you're gonna flip it upside down. And this is gonna become your base in terms of building the floral bouquet.
Okay.
Now, why we're gonna do this is because when you remove this, there's gonna be quite a bit of water on here. And it would be a shame for you to place this directly onto the wine bottle right now, as you might ruin the label.
Yeah.
Especially if you're getting a nice rosé or a nice champagne bottle. We want to preserve that.
Yeah.
So we're going to put it up here. The other reason why we're elevating is because we want some of the flowers to cascade downwards.
Beautiful.
If we were to place it onto a flat top, you wouldn't be able to do that.
And then you'll see the green too much. You want to kind of hide that. Yeah.
Exactly. You want to hide all the mechanicals. And then what we're going to do is what I've got here is cut down some stems. So I've got roses, carnations, some baby's breath, and greens. Get yourself organized too when building this. It's going to be that much easier for you. So Mary, let's start off with some roses.
Okay, perfect.
So as you can see, I used some pruning shears on these. Just cut them down on an angle. And what you do is basically start slowly inserting them into the flora foam.
Ooh.
Now, keeping in mind too, you want to cut these short and you want to have your shears beside you, just to make sure that the inner circle of this stays clear and that the stems aren't coming through, because otherwise you won't be able to put them through
The bottle.
the bottle.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay.
And you can add in however many flowers, whatever flowers. Start off with your bigger ones. If you happen to be using hydrangeas, for example, start off with the hydrangeas and then add in the smaller pieces throughout.
I did not realize how fun this stuff is to stick flowers into.
It's absolutely,
Yeah, it
right?
feels
Isn't
really
it
satisfying. Yeah.
But see how it's starting to drip? Because we're putting in the flowers, it's gonna start to drip. So it's really great that we're creating this mess here as opposed to right on top of our bottle.
Fantastic.
When you're working with some greens, I just wanna point out, anything like the ferns, what you wanna do is just to expose the stem, just rip off some of the leaves just to expose the stem and be able to stick it in.
Okay.
And all you're gonna do is you're just gonna keep adding some nice sprays just to build it up and build it up. And like I said, here we've got our beautiful finished product.
This is such a cute gift idea.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
I would love this. Honestly, if you come over to my house, please bring one of these,
Yes.
because we'll be besties forever.
Yeah.
But when you're ready to serve this, whether it's a gift or whether it's your centerpiece, all you do is simply remove this, place this down on your table,
Oh my gosh.
and let's pop the bottle.
Yes. I love this. This is such a good size too for a centerpiece.
Oh, it's a great size because you're able to see the people that are sitting across from you. Nothing's in the way, and these are being watered the whole time, so it's absolutely fantastic.
That's fantastic. And speaking as a short torsoed person, you can actually see the person across the table from
right.
you.
Well, I'm short all over.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's always a problem.
All right, now next up we're going to move on to the actual like dining ware. What do we have going on? I love it.
Oh my gosh, this is so fun.
I'm thrilled.
Okay.
I'm thrilled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's clean up. Okay, we are gonna make rose.
Okay.
Cloth napkins.
Oh, cute.
So you're gonna get a cloth napkin, something like this, regular size, 16 to 20 inches. We're gonna fold over in a diagonal, corner to corner.
Okay.
And then on our straight edge where we've created a triangle, we're going to start rolling it upwards.
Okay.
And you're not gonna roll it all the way up to the top. You're gonna leave about 4 to 5 inches or so like this. You're gonna flip it this way now. And now you're gonna roll it this way, nice and tight. And this here, we are actually creating the rose right now.
Oh.
So Mary, I'm sure you can see on the right-hand side, your rose starting to take shape.
Yeah.
Once you get to the end, you're gonna have a little tail. You're just simply going to tuck it in.
Okay.
And what I like to do is sometimes if it pokes out too much, maybe use a knife and get it in there just to get it nice and flat.
Perfect.
And you're gonna be left with this. Well, this doesn't look like a rose yet,
No,
right?
but it's cute, but it's not a rose. Yeah.
Is it a swan? Is it this?
It's a calla lily.
We're not sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
there you go.
There you go, yeah.
We're gonna separate the two triangles, and these become your leaves. And then
Look at how cute that is. Look at that. Kasia, anytime napkin art blows my mind every single
Isn't
time.
it amazing? So next time you're entertaining, in fact, do it today for dinner.
Yeah.
Don't wait for a party. Elevate your everyday dinners.
Your family's gonna be like, did I forget something? What did I miss? Yeah.
Family, enjoy the roses.
Amazing. Now we're gonna move on to something tasty. Anytime
Yes.
I'm having people over, if we're having some wine, you want a snack as well. But I love this. You're bringing kind of the wine vibe into the snack.
Yes. And the roses.
And the roses.
And the roses, because what we're doing is my signature favorite, and that's salami roses.
Oh.
Oh no, they're such a hit. Honestly, like I told you, my good friend Andrew Pike will come over and grab the entire rose and stick it in.
Oh, I like that. That's a good move. That's a good move.
We're gonna start off with a stemless wine glass. And the reason why I like using this is because it's got a really thin rim, which is key for molding your rose. And it's got a beautiful feminine shape. If you were to use a regular tumbler, it would just be too straight and you wouldn't get that form and that shape. So start off with something like this, and a stemless one is just easier to ground and work with anyway.
Less topply.
Exactly. Grab your salami slices and simply form them and fold them over.
Okay.
See how it's sticking?
Yeah.
Exactly. And layer all around. And just get your fingers in there.
Get your
and
fingers
Get
in
your
there.
fingers in there. So the key thing is to layer and overlap.
Now, Kasia, I really like that you say you love a salami rose. I like that it's like you're known for your salami roses.
Well, listen, I'm European. I'm Polish.
Yeah.
So we all know, what we love.
Yeah.
Kielbasa is key.
Yeah.
Salami's pretty up there.
Yeah. So we just keep going around.
Keep going around and around. And the other beautiful thing is, actually, Mary, we've got one here that's a little bit finished. If you can just put it on your palm and flip it over a little bit, so you can see how the rose is forming. So that's the other great thing about using a glass, wine glass, because you're able to see the actual rose. So if you feel you want to add in more layers, you can simply flip it back, add in more layers. But we're going to flip this one.
Okay. So we do a confident flip?
A confident flip on here. And then when you're doing that, spin it around just to give it that extra crease before you remove.
All right, let's see this go. Oh, this is easy. I
It's
thought
so
this was
easy.
going to
No.
be tricky. Look at that! A little rose! Kasia, you are the salami rose queen.
Yes.
I love this. This is so cute. And then you just pop it on your board?
Yes.
Oh
and
my
then
gosh.
decorate all around. And I'm telling you, everyone will be so impressed.
And if you have Andrew Pike coming over, you got to make 82.
Yes.
Yeah, and you are good to go. Kasia, fantastic job. I love these ideas. They're really great. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.